Hey, it's James and Kyla with some more frequently asked questions. This one is Vacation Travel Edition.
Well, Kyla, with the snow flying, I think it's a good time to be sharing some tips with the viewers.
So, the people want to know, when should they arrive at the airport?
Well, Kyla, as you know, it gets very busy here during peak times, which means when we have lots of aircraft departing YQR. We're recommending a bare minimum of 2 hours before your departure time on your boarding pass. Very, very important. Also, Kyla, you want to make sure you check in first at home on your computer or your mobile phone just to save some time here at the airport. But we also have those great check-in kiosks, as you know, right at the front of where the departure area is, in front of all the airline counters. You can use those as well. But 2 hours before your departing flight or more. We have lots to do here in the terminal to make sure you stay entertained, well fed, and even a place for the kids to play.
This one's really big right now. Can people bring gifts through security?
Well, although it's Christmas right now, this really applies to any time of the year. So the short answer is yes, you can bring gifts in your carry-on or check bag. But we recommend that you don't wrap those gifts if you're putting them in your carry-on because the screeners might need to unwrap them. And just remember, Kyla, just because a gift is wrapped does not mean it exempts you from any of the security rules. So your 100 milliliters of things like liquid and gels or about 350 milliliters of powders, all of that still applies. Make sure you check CATS's website or come to yqr.ca, plug in what it is you're wrapping or packing, and it's going to give you some great tips on quantity limits, what you can do, and what bag you can put it in, whether it's checked or carry-on.
What if the long-term parking lot is full when I arrive?
Well, I can tell you, we get very busy during peak rush, and that can be Christmas time, Family Day, or really any of the statutory holidays. We'll have parking for you. When you arrive to the airport, even if our main parking lot is full, we activate our overflow parking lot, which is very nearby our long-term parking. Please make sure you follow the same process though. Just drive up to our long-term lot as you typically would. We'll have people there to provide you instructions on where to go. And Kyla, we even provide a ride to and from the terminal building for you and your family. We even will help you jump your car if it doesn't start when you return from that vacation. We're looking forward to earning your business, and I can tell you parking is the #1 way you can support the airport as those revenues go directly into our capital improvements.
Can I plug my vehicle in?
You can absolutely plug your vehicle in here at no extra cost. And remember that $15 a day for the first 5 days and $7 a day thereafter is taxes included. So that's block heater plug, under security cameras, and even providing you a jump for your vehicle if you need when you return from your trip. We want to make sure this is convenient, and we do encourage during those cold weather days to make sure you have it plugged in to have an easier start.
Okay, what do I do if my flight is delayed or canceled because of the crazy winter weather?
Well, each airline is going to have, of course, their own people and policies around delays and cancellations, but essentially you want to contact your airline. So depending on the nature of the delay, you may just have to wait in our hold room, maybe grab another coffee or a bite to eat, or let your kids play in our really nice play area. But if your flight is canceled, you'll have communication provided to you directly from the airline. So this would be WestJet, Air Canada, or United, depending on who you're flying with. They'll do their best to reaccommodate you. So basically, keep an eye out for that information, or if need be, go right to their counters at the airport and talk with them directly. And Kyla, if you don't want to talk to someone in person, you can even call their toll-free number. But I find most of the airlines will proactively send you an email or text message doing their best to accommodate you as soon as they can.
What do I do if my bags don't show up?
Well, that can be awfully frustrating. If you arrive to a city and your bag does not show up, the first thing you want to do is report it immediately to the airline. What they'll do is they'll create a bag tracking number. They'll try to, of course, let you know when your bag will be retrievable, but ultimately they need your contact information to make sure they can reunite you with that bag as soon as it arrives to the city you're going to. Generally, they'll offer you a delivery service or you can pick it up at the airport. Now, I do know that Air Canada, WestJet, and United Airlines all have a bag tracking function, so you as the user can know kind of where your bag is based on the barcode that's on that bag. And I got a little tip for the viewers. When you print your boarding pass, whether it's the agent doing it or you use our computer systems here at YQR, you want to make sure you keep your bag tracking sticker, which comes right off your bag tag. Keep it with you. I often place mine on the back of my last boarding pass to know that in the last city I go to, the boarding pass I'm holding will always have that baggage information. Or take a picture of it with your cell phone. That's another tip. But you want to keep that information handy just in case your bag does not arrive. But hopefully, for all of you watching, your bag comes on time and safely. You don't have to worry about any of these tips.
Good tip. Can I bring my famous sugar cookie icing through security?
Well, for the viewers to know, you got a great sugar cookie recipe, I gotta say, Kyla. The short answer is you need to check the limits of things like powders. So in the example of sugar cookies, you're very limited to what you can bring through if it's unbaked, I want to be clear about that, in its powdered form, in a carry-on bag. It's about 350 milliliters, almost the size of a Coke can. Whereas in your checked bag, you're able to bring a lot more quantity. Right on our front page at yqr.ca, we've got an area you can plug in what it is you're bringing, and with limitations it'll show whether it's checked or carry-on bag right to CATS's website. Basically links it all there for you. But I want to share something else given it's vacation travel season. A lot of folks may not realize that things that are permitted to travel within Canada may not be permitted to travel into another country. So it's very important that if you're traveling to another country, like Mexico, for example, that you check their information to see what's allowable to come in. I'll give you an example. One of the things that's permissible to travel within our country are vaporizers. But you're not able to bring that over the Mexican border. It's very clear, even though they're legal here in Canada. So it's very important you're well informed about what country you're going to avoid any complications and potentially fines. It's the last thing you want to have when you're starting your vacation.
Okay, that is all the questions we have for today. Is there anything else you think that we should tell our travelers?
Absolutely. You know, folks, we run a very friendly and safe airport. If you're here in our terminal building and you have questions, please ask. Grab a security guard, talk to an airline. We're here to serve you today. And just remember, folks, during this busy season, if you have any accessibility needs of any sort, whether you're mobility challenged or just need a little bit of extra support at the airport, we have two great programs I want to tell you about. One is the Sunflower program. This is for hidden disabilities. You can come to our airport information desk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get a lanyard, which will let others in the terminal know you need a little more time, people to be a little more patient with you in the building. And the other is if you need some extra support at our curb, maybe a wheelchair, for example, please make sure you identify that with the airline when you book your ticket. There's a little accessibility checkbox you can use, and we'll make sure to have someone help you right from the curb. And if you forget, Kyla, please just pull up into our accessibility stall a little bit further down the main curb, and there's a button outside you can press, and we'll make sure someone comes out to serve you. We want to make sure your vacation travel is seamless, comfortable, and we're going to do our best at YQR to give you the experience you deserve. And hopefully lots of people travel this season, Kyla. We're welcoming you, and also make sure you buy some food or buy a coffee. We look forward to serving you that way as well. Thanks, Kyla.
Awesome. Great information. Safe travels.